So the Pulsar P150 at Select Bajaj. So that is the Select Bajaj, and this is the vehicle P150. So I'm going to do a test drive to check out what are the pros and cons, and quickly tell you what are the interesting features which makes it one of the most best 150cc vehicles, and how this is a revolution compared to the earlier Pulsars. So that is what we are going to check out in this ride review of the Pulsar P150. So initial impressions, yeah, it looks like more or less the same, the F250 scaled down version. Yeah, I like the sound. The sound is really nice, very throaty, and the initial pickup is really nice. Woohoo! I like the exhaust sound. The exhaust sound is really nice. So nice. I like the sound. I think I would say top 5 things which I like about the vehicle, and why this would be a revolution from the Pulsar lineup, and why you should be considering this compared to the other competition. So the point number 1 is the overall appearance. So this is gives a big bike feel, but yet it is compact in nature, and it is again derived from the elder brother, which is the F250 or the N250. The engine is also the same thing, which is again derived from the N160, so which is also nice. Gearbox is very slick and precise. It is a 5-speed gearbox, and it is very precise, and the gear slots accurately. There is no misgearing, so which is very nice. The second thing which I like is from the engine point of view, this is not a DTSI engine. This is a single spark plug engine. As you see, there is no spark plug. The reason for that is that because this comes with a fuel injection system, which is a proper fuel injection system, and not the E-carb which you get to see in the older Pulsars. So hence they have removed one of the spark plug. It also helps in weight gaining, so that also is a nice thing. The other thing which I like is the features. Like for example, this one comes with a very light frame. So if you see this frame, this is a split double cradle frame which doesn't have the down tubing, so that also is one thing. And that saves close to roughly around like 10 kgs, so which makes the bike very light and very nimble to drive, and also adds to the overall mileage. So the electronics on this bike is also really good. I like the part digital and instrumentation console, part digital and analog instrumentation console. This is a big bike feel. I like the tank. This is a 13-liter tank. It still has the Pulsar DNH. Yeah, so the other interesting bits for this vehicle is mainly the weight saving. So if you see the alloys, even though this is a 6-spoke alloy, but the design is in such a way that the alloys are I think close to a kg lighter than the earlier model. Or if you see the 6-spoke alloys for the regular standard Pulsar 150, this is different, mainly concentrated on weight savings, but also improving the overall rigidity. The other weight saving goes in the form of the frame, as I was talking about. This is a double cradle split frame which doesn't have down tubing. The engine acts as a stress member, so that is something which is there. And the other bit is, as I said, this is not a twin spark engine, this is a single spark engine, and hence the weight saving is also over there. The other bit for the weight saving comes from in the form of the tank. The tank is bulgy and looks very muscular, and hence the DNA of the Pulsar series is also reflecting over here. But this is a 13-liter fuel tank, and hence there's a weight saving over there as well. And also, if you see from the rear profile, the tires are now slimmer compared to the earlier 130 sections which we used to get in the standard Pulsars. This makes, again, adds to the overall weight. Even the suspension, this is the standard suspension but not the 33mm that you get in the split seat variant. This is the standard one. So hence, if you see from a weight saving point of view, this kind of takes out all the unnecessary bits and makes it lighter, and thereby improves the overall mileage because it is now lighter. Second thing, coming to the engine, this is derived from the N160, and it is a 150cc engine which has good power and torque. The power is close to 14.5 PS and the torque is somewhere around like 13 Nm, so which is good. The gearbox is really precise and really the best thing about this, and it is not a DTSI engine. This is a single spark engine. The reason for that is because they have now included a proper fuel injection system, and hence they have removed the E-carb, which was earlier we used to get it in the standard Pulsars 150s. So hence this is a new age engine, and more frugal, more refined and more precise in terms of gear shifting. The other bits which I like is the overall package. Like for example, if you see the turn indicators, this is a flex type one, which is nice. This doesn't break when you fall down, and the first Pulsar in its class, at least no other 150 gives a projector headlight which is LED, and that does the duty for both high beam and low beam, so which is nice. The other bit is that the instrumentation console is a part analog and a digital unit. So this is, the tachometer is analog, the rest of the information is all digital. Like for example, you can see trip A, trip B. You also have distance to empty. It also shows the time and the gear position indicator, so which is nice. And the icing on the cake is on the braking side. It gets ABS, so there are full channel ABS, so that is nice. So first in segment as well, so that is also a good thing. And one more bit which I like, and again Pulsar thinks about this from an Indian consumer point of view, is that the inclusion of a kick rod. So that is a nice touch, because if your battery is dead, and you can as well as use the kick rod, so that is a good thing. Probably in the future you might also see removal of this, because this adds again another kg, because nowadays who use the kick rods? So but still Bajaj thought about this and gave a kick rod, so which is also a nice thing. There's a single channel ABS version as well in that, where the seat is not a split seat but is a single seat layout. So yeah, overall these were the positives that I feel, and especially the sound, it has a very throaty sound, so which is nice. So for the price that you asked for, this bike checks all the right boxes. So this is going to be, in my books, going to be a hit, and it has all the necessary bits which makes or stands apart from the rest of the 150cc crowd. And yeah, if you see even the switchgear quality, right, it's lifted from the elder brother, so which is the N250, which is a nice thing. Even in the the bar and mounts, everything over here, though it is a split seat, split handle, everything is comes together very nicely. And also it has a mobile charging dock, so this is nice. So this were the positives and the ride impression of driving the Pulsar P150. Yeah, so if I put the engine in the stand in a gear, it should switch off. Yeah, so that's a good feature. Tires, MRF zappers, the front is a 90 by 90, the rear is a 110 by 80. Usually you get to see a 130 by 80, but this is a 110 by 80. Again, talks about mileage savings and also weight reduction. So yeah, that's how it is. So really nice bike, and I hope that you like this video, and I hope that the pluses or the positives and the right review of this video has helped you to make a decision in buying one of the best 150cc vehicle in the segment. So that was the right review of the Pulsar P150. So this is the split seat variant, which is dual disc, and this one is the single seat variant with single disc. It's single channel ABS, dual disc, dual channel ABS. So I like this bike mainly because of the features and the package that it comes, and yeah, and that's what you have seen, both the positives and also the ownership review or the ride review of the vehicle. So I hope you enjoyed this video, and also thanks to Select Bajaj Trimalgiri for inviting me for the unveiling of this bike. And yeah, a good bike for the price that you ask for. The price I'll be putting in the description notes, so do check it out. It checks all the right boxes for a 150. And the other sore thing is that with the introduction of this vehicle, there will be two vehicles which will be going off, the NS 160 and also the standard 150. So because Bajaj is putting more focus on developing this series of vehicles, so let's see how the future installs for Bajaj and the success for this vehicle. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you do so, please like and subscribe to the channel. This is Kevin signing off, and see you in the next one. Bye bye.